Hello again, Winnicott. It's Camden.
And Brandon.
Today, we'd like to start off by wishing our guidance department a happy end to counselor week.
That's right. This week is just the pick-me-up they need before course selection takes its toll once again.
I am most definitely not going to miss course selection. I've seen enough here at Winnicott, and I'm ready to get out of here.
Well, I'm going to try SST next year, so it's going to be pretty easy picking out classes.
You go have fun with that. Things like ELO and SST are great ways to enrich your time here at Winnicott. My ELO is one of my favorite things I've ever done here.
SST will take up a lot of my school day, so I guess the only drawback is that I might not be able to get some of my favorite classes on my schedule next year.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about that because there's a way around it if you're willing to put in the work.
And what's that?
I think Anthony explains it better in this next story.
Let's see it.
Virtual learning has become a crucial tool for students, offering flexibility and a wide range of course options. At Winnicott, 85 students are currently enrolled in the Virtual Learning Academy Charter School, or VLAX. But how does online learning compare to a traditional education? Let's find out. To explore VLAX, we spoke with Mrs. Cronin, head of the guidance department here at Winnicott.
Most of the time, students will take a class that doesn't fit into their schedule, or it's something that we don't offer here at Winnicott. So we have students taking like an AP psychology class.
VLAX offers an impressive variety of courses, but online learning presents challenges. Mrs. Cronin shared what students need to succeed in this environment.
Yeah, I think the right student needs to know their ability to self-manage an online course. So it can be very helpful if someone is pretty motivated and can stay on task.
Students like Andrew Martin Biggs have used VLAX to tackle subjects like geometry, but it hasn't always been easy.
I found when I was taking geometry on VLAX, there's a lot of parts that, since it's mostly me teaching myself through videos and like different online worksheets, it was pretty difficult.
The hardest thing I found with VLAX in doing when working with Andrew Martin Biggs was not the content, but the way they posed the questions and the way that they wanted the answer.
Getting started with VLAX is simple. Students work with their school counselor to choose courses, then browse through a wide range of options on the website. We spoke with Mr. Garcia about how online platforms affect core subjects.
I find that students don't have a great retention through using VLAX.
While online learning is flexible, it often lacks the personal connection and real-time feedback that students need. We also spoke with Dr. Kosakowski, the founder and CEO of VLAX, about how virtual learning has evolved.
Planning started probably in 2007, 2008, and the idea was that we could set up a learning environment that would span distances, that would help to democratize offerings, so that a student in Colebrook and a student in Hampton and a student in Keene could all have very similar opportunities, and that as we would grow, that we would expand the grade levels, and we would expand the opportunities.
We asked Dr. Kosakowski about the role of AI in online education.
Well, I think it can definitely be used as a tutor in basically any of our courses. But I also think more and more it's going to provide us with the ability to be even more flexible than we are today. But some of the ways we're either using it or experimenting with using it is when a student comes in and says, I have this idea about learning to do something in a different way, that we can go to AI and say, give us some ideas about how this is possible.
Virtual learning platforms like VLAX are changing the way students learn, helping them catch up, get ahead, and supplement their education. While it's not perfect for everybody, it's a valuable resource to those who can navigate its challenges. That's the story of VLAX and its impact on 8.5% of the students here at Winnicott. Let's embrace the future learning. Until next time, Anthony Del Medico, WHTV.
I guess I'm not cooked after all.
I didn't know we could get credits for something that isn't related to Winnicott. Now I'm jealous.
You're going to college soon. In 6 months, Winnacunnet will be a distant memory.
Well, they do say that time heals all wounds, but time isn't always a great thing.
What are you talking about right now?
It's just, I'm going to be an adult soon, and now I have to worry about things like bills, college, insurance, and most of all, credit.
Your credit is going to be fine as long as you make your payments on time and don't do anything stupid.
Well, it's not me I'm worried about, it's you.
Me? What'd I do?
Well, no, not you specifically, just other people.
As long as you play it smart, there won't be any risk of getting your credit tampered with.
Well, that's the hope, at least, but it's not just playing it smart that keeps your credit safe. It's the security of where your sensitive information is that also keeps it safe. As we all know by now, PowerSchool, the database Winnacunnet and other schools use for grades and information, was hacked just under 2 months ago. That's already been covered, but we have some new information to present our viewers. On the 29th last month, PowerSchool said that they will begin notifying individuals whose information has been compromised. Additionally, Experian has been named as the credit monitoring service that will be distributing complimentary credit monitoring and identity protection services to those who have been affected. This process is still underway, so please check your emails frequently to make sure you can access these services. The PowerSchool website and the new toll-free hotline are both resources you can go to with any questions if you have received an email. These services will be offered until May 30th. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to call at 833-918-9464.
And as a reminder, PowerSchool is a database for current and former students. So if you're an alumni of Winnacunnet, your information may have also been compromised. Lately, Winnacunnet looks like it can't catch a break with these online issues.
What now?
Last Friday, a National Honor Society member received an email that urges them to pay $90 in membership fees for what looked to be the NHS, but upon closer inspection was for the NSHSS. The two organizations are not related, though they are similar. We'd like to take a moment to remind our viewers to make sure to double check the people or companies that reach out to you and ensure you are giving your money or your information to the right people. This incident was not fraud or a scam, though you may not be so lucky. Stay vigilant, warriors.
Goodness me, staying financially secure in today's age is so hard, no?
It's not hard managing your money well once you get the hang of it.
Oh, I know, but some things are just so good I have to have them, no matter the cost. Like food.
Well, for me, it's a school store, and some of our classmates agree.
I don't believe it. Let me see.
Winnacunnet's school store, the Warrior Trading Post, is a great spot to pick up some Warrior swag. They sell various pieces of apparel, such as hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, pajama pants, hats, and water bottles. The store is entirely run by students, and students of any grade level can sign up for the class. This class involves students operating the store and also attending certain after-school events, such as a sports game. The store is open Tuesday to Friday during all free lunches. This class is great if you want to learn financing or how to run a business.
Well, I'd say it's different from the other business electives because you're not really sitting in a classroom. Because you get to interact with the other people at the school, and it's honestly pretty awesome.
There's not much work to it. You're either in here in the library, and when you're in the library, it's basically just like a study block. So you have more time to do your other classwork in school.
I go to the school store like once every month. It's pretty cool in there. There's a lot of candles in there that smell really good, and there's a lot of sweatshirts that I really like.
I've been in the school store a few times. I usually go when there's like the Best Buddies craft fair or the other craft fairs here. I really like the candles. Miss Harris makes them and they smell really, really good.
Yeah, like they said, I really like the candles in there. There's one of them that is like pomegranate scented and smells really good. I recommend them.
My favorite thing that I bought is a sweatshirt, and it was really, really cute and comfortable.
My favorite thing that I've bought is a sweatshirt. I got it for my brother and he wears it all the time. I believe it was like with the warrior head, so he really likes that one.
I like the candles. I like the candle.
My favorite purchase, I bought a beanie from there. That was gas, it was heat.
Miss Harris is currently the one who teaches the Warrior Trading Post class. It's her last year at Winnacunnet, and she hopes that students will learn the skills and responsibilities of running a retail store.
One of the questions I always get asked is, where does all the money go that the school store brings in? And we basically turn it around and buy more merchandise. So our inventory right now, I haven't taken it I haven't looked lately, but I would say it's about $12,000 worth of inventory right now. So that was paid somehow, and that's paid from the money that comes in when people buy t-shirts and sweatshirts.
The Warrior Trade Post is worth checking out if you want to show off your warrior pride. This is Brandon Roy for WHTV.
Well, I'll be. Maybe I should actually give it a shot.
Yeah, pick up some stuff before you leave Winnacunnet for good. It's pretty neat.
I'll have to go see for myself once we get out of here.
Well, you won't have to wait long. We're almost done here.
Really? Score.
That's all we have for you today, Winnacunnet. We'll see you soon.
Peace, love, and happiness. Claps.